All right, guys, we're going to review the 6 elements of a contract. So the first challenge, if you can remember from our prior learning, is what are the 6 elements of a contract? So let's review the 6 elements of a contract: offer, acceptance, genuine agreement, consideration, capacity, and legality. Please remember, all 6 elements must be present to constitute a contract. So the first element we're going to talk about is offer. And an offer is a proposal by one party to another intended to create a legally binding agreement. And it must be directed to a specific person. A great example is menus listing prices. They're not considered offers because they're not directed towards anyone in particular. But when you place your order, you make an offer. So the next element we're going to deal with is acceptance. And acceptance is the second party's unqualified willingness to go along with the first party's proposal. The law infers acceptance from certain actions such as signing a contract or beginning to carry out the terms of a bargain. So the next element is genuine agreement. If a valid offer is met by a valid acceptance, then genuine agreement exists. Circumstances such as fraud, misrepresentation, mistake, undue influence, and economic duress can destroy genuine agreement. Capacity is our next element. Capacity is the legal ability to enter into a contract, and the law generally assumes that anyone entering into a contract has the capacity, but this assumption can be disputed. Remember, minors can make contracts, but many times they're asked to have co-signers. That means someone responsible if they don't pay. Now, there are some conditions that can affect capacity. Intoxication, mental illness, legal competency, or something against the public good is usually not enforceable. Consideration. Consideration is the exchange of things of value, and it must be legally sufficient and bargained for. When you buy a shirt, the consideration you pay is the money, and the merchant's consideration is the item you're buying. Remember, it does not have to be the same value. Now, some considerations about consideration. Like an offer to let somebody borrow your car isn't considered consideration because there's nothing of value exchanged or returned. Also, remember, the mutual exchange of things of value binds the parties together. This is an important point. Legality. Legality means that people can only enter into contracts for legal purposes. People cannot enter into a contract to commit illegal acts, and contracts cannot violate any laws. So let's recap the 6 elements of a contract: offer, acceptance, genuine agreement, consideration, capacity, and legality. And remember, all 6 elements must be present to constitute a legal and enforceable contract.